It's winter, so come on inside, sit down, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and watch NCTV45.
It could be you, it could be me, it could be everything we see. Given the day, given the time, given the moment. It could be you, it could be me, it could be everything we see. Given the day, given the time, given the moment. Some of it comes.
Welcome to Community Happenings on this Sunday, March 1st, 2015. And I'm Gary West.
And I'm Angelo Perrotta, and we're into March.
Happy March.
Happy March.
Oh, man, that's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. And this segment is for March 1st through the 7th, first week of the month. And a whole lot to pass along to you. And as we always say, a lot to do in Lawrence County and the Newcastle area. Breakfast brunch buffet at St. James Church. That'll be today. That's going on until 1 o'clock. It started at 9 o'clock this morning. All you can eat: eggs, pancakes, bacon, sausage, beverage, and a whole lot more. Adults $8, children $4. In case you didn't know, St. James the Apostle Church is located at 4019 Route 422 in Pulaski. Great church, great church. For more information, call 724-964-8276 or go to the website stjamestheapostle.org.
And on the 3rd, it is Toddler Family Place at the Newcastle Library. This workshop is a series on Tuesdays for children birth to 3 years old and their caregivers. Children have the opportunity to play with toys and other children. Caregivers have the opportunity to play with their child and socialize with parents, grandparents, and babysitters. A very short picture book is read, nursery rhymes are acted out, and songs are sung. The public library is located at 207 East North Street in Newcastle. For more information, call Kathy at 724-658-6659, extension 126, or go to ncdlc.org.
I heard the children loved your singing last time you were there.
Yeah, Kathy asked me to sing Far, Far Away, so I've been rehearsing.
All right. We'll bring the camera next time. After school arts at the museum is set for March 3rd through the 13th, 3 to 5:15 p.m. This program features art of movement. Students will study the work of Jackson Pollock and its relationship to music. It's free for grades 3, 4, 5, and 6. Space is limited. Registration is required. The Hoyt Center for the Arts is located at 124 East Leisure Avenue on the North Hill of Newcastle. And for information, call 724-652-2882, or you can go to hoytartcenter.org.
Now, here's something that sounds like fun. Disney's Peter Pan Jr. is at the Newcastle Playhouse. It's from the 6th to the 15th. This is a modern version of the classic tale about the boy who couldn't grow up. Peter Pan comes to visit the darling children and whisks them away to Never Never Land. The production is set for March 6th, 7th, 8th, 13th, 14th, 15th, with a 7:30 curtain time, Friday and Saturday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. This is a youth theater musical at the Newcastle Playhouse, Augustine Auditorium, 202 East Long Avenue, on the south side of Newcastle. Go to newcastleplayhouse.org for more information.
Just a quick note that reminds me, when I was in 4th grade, way back when, I actually played Captain Hook in the regular Peter Pan production. It was fun. It was really fun playing Captain Hook, and so I have just a warm feeling whenever I hear of a production company putting on Peter Pan in any version of Peter Pan.
You were going to tell me he was in your class.
Oh, yeah, we had some Peter Pans in our classes. Yeah.
No, Captain Hook.
Oh, well, yeah, he was always there. He was always there. But like I said, no matter what version is being put on by any production company, it should be checked out. And especially this one's a different one because it's Peter Pan Jr., so bring the kids to that one. And the Newcastle Playhouse, always doing great work, and we appreciate them being here in Newcastle. There's going to be a music recital, Ange, at the Hoyt Center for the Arts on the 6th of March, 7 p.m. You'll enjoy classical and contemporary works on the piano and trumpet by Dr. Timothy Winfield. Also featuring Dr. Nancy DeSalvo and Mrs. Kimberly Winfield. Refreshments are going to follow that recital. Doors are going to open at 6:30. This is a free event and everyone is welcome. The Hoyt Center for the Arts, as we mentioned earlier, located on the North Hill of Newcastle and Leisure Avenue. Make some reservations. Call 724-652-2882, or you can go to their website, hoytartcenter.org.
There you go. And here is something that I think is utterly fantastic. The Women of Ireland are at Westminster College Celebrity Series, and that's on the 7th at 7:30 p.m. The stage will be full concert production sharing Irish music, song, and dance. Tickets range from $29 to $42. The concert held at Orr Auditorium on the Westminster College campus in New Wilmington. For reservations, go to 724-946-7371 or go to westminster.edu/celebrity. An Irish person like me would think that would be a great time.
And everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day coming up on March 17th. So that is perfect timing for that one. What was that date again? Was that the 7th? 7th. Very good. Looking forward to that one. I love those Celtic women. Now, these aren't the Celtic women that you see on PBS, but that's a great show. Don't miss that. They're going to show that several times on PBS.
Oh, it's fantastic, and I highly recommend this. I think it'll be an enjoyable time.
Whatever happened to Eugene DiCaprio from Newcastle? He used to be their entertainment director up at Westminster. Is he still around?
I think, yeah, he's still around, and I think he goes out there every now and again.
Well, if you're watching, Eugene, hello, and get a hold of us at NCTV45.
I've seen him a few weeks ago, and here's a shout out to him.
8th Annual Lawrence County Women's Conference, Grow and Teach at Westminster, speaking about the college, is going to be happening on the 7th of March, 9 to 2 p.m. If you're a woman and would like to connect with other women, then this is the place to be, and you'll have a great time. This conference will be going on in the Witherspoon Room at McKelvey Campus Center of Westminster in New Wilmington. For information, call 724-658-8528, or you can call 724-598-1210, or go to facebook.com/Lawrence County Women's Conference.
There you go. And there a new ongoing series of Villa Maria will take place on the 7th from 9:30 to 4. This is a 4-part series of women in Scripture. The session 3, named and unnamed women in the New Testament. The cost is $25 per session and includes the program, lunch, and refreshments. The deadline is 1 week prior to the date. Villa Maria Education and Spiritual Center is located at 2067 Evergreen Road, Villa Maria. To register, call 724-964-8886 or go to vmesc.org. vmesc.org.
You know, Ange, a lot of fishermen in the area and a lot of hungry people. So this is perfect because trout season is coming up fast. Annual trout stocking with a pancake and sausage fest in Volant set for March 7th, 11:45 a.m. It'll start. You can watch 10,000 trout enter the Neshannock Creek at approximately 12 noon by the PA Fish Commission. The village shops will have new merchandise and special fishy treats for the kids At the same time, you can support the Volant VFD's All-Day Pancake and Sausage Fest. That'll be an $8 charge for adults, $5 for children. If you want to know more about it, give them a call. They'll be glad to talk to you, 724-533-5611, or go to volantshops.com.
And how about this at the Newcastle Public Library? It's Family Reading Circle begins at the library, and that's on Tuesday the 7th. The first book will be The Forest of Silence by Emily Road, book 1 of the Deltoria series. The Newcastle Public Library is located at 207 East North Street, Newcastle. If you're interested in participating, call Sharon at 724-658-6659, extension 111, or go to ncdlc.org. And, one more thing. Towards the end of the week, up at the high school, they're putting on the play Oklahoma. So if any of these didn't float your boat, by all means, go to the Newcastle Area School District website and look for the times and the play for Oklahoma. I believe it's the 5th, 6th, and 7th next weekend. So you'll be able to see a great play there. And then stop by one of the restaurants and grab something to eat.
And all the high schools have productions coming up soon, so you might want to check with all the local high schools. Go to their websites and see what productions are coming up. Most of them do a spring production,
Right.
Usually.
Right.
Yeah.
It's great, and I made the comment in Newswatch this week. We participate and we watch a lot of football games, a lot of basketball games. Well, this is a chance to see, the students in a little bit different atmosphere, a little cultural atmosphere, and still great fun. And it's another night that you could do something right here in Newcastle, Lawrence County.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, Ange, because a lot of concerts are coming up as well with all the high schools. A lot of great musicians throughout Lawrence County and all the high schools, so check those concerts out as well. We at NCTV45 give you a lot of religious and spiritual programming as well. Why don't you tell everybody about some of those programs coming up?
Every Sunday, you can count on seeing Rosie's Teacup, Jubilee Christian Ministries, and also Catholic Mass. And we're working on doing that live from Newcastle. Right now, it comes to us from the Diocese of Toledo. So it's,
Remember, Klinger was from Toledo, wasn't
Yeah.
he? It's from MASH.
and they had those famous hot dogs.
Yeah,
but they
that's
were
right.
nothing compared to the Coney Island hot
That's
dogs.
right, that's right.
So just keep that in mind as you go through the week, because our programming here at NCTV 45 is very local, family-based, very positive things about Newcastle and the Lawrence County community. And at NCTV 45, you can watch us anytime on your time. You can watch us on your cell phone, on your computer, on your tablet. Just hit the podcast button if you have Apple, and when you type NCTV 45, you'll see every one we ever put out. And it's become very uplifting to see the number of folks that are coming to NCTV 45. Our programming grew in February 42%, and I'm just tickled with the whole scenario.
And there's a program for children called Riri and Taylor. You want to tell us real quick a little bit about that?
It features dolls. And
The Barbie dolls, right?
Yeah, and they visit different places in Newcastle and do different activities, and it really brings our city to life and gives you a lot of maybe ideas on something you could do. Plus, the kids love it.
The kids love it. They really do. Yeah, you've been getting some great response on that. And hats off and way to go to Daphne, who produces that show.
Right. It's can't say enough good things about it.
Very good. Anything else you want to mention before we wrap things up?
Nope, that's going to do it for me.
You got to go cook.
Yeah, I got to go cook. It's time to feed 2x2.
And the other one, too.
And Alexa.
She gets mad when you forget her.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to make Alexa mad.
Well, she doesn't eat as much as 2x2, so I can understand why you didn't mention her on that one. Okay. Well, thank you for watching Community Happenings. This segment is from March 1st through March 7th. We do this every Sunday on NCTV45. And don't forget, on Saturdays, we give you that Newswatch Weekend Edition, very comprehensive local newscast with sports and weather as well, so tune into that as well. And that's going to do it. Thank you. I'm Gary West for NCTV45.
And I'm Angelo Perrotta. Have a great week, everybody.
It's winter, so come on inside, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and sit down and watch NCTV45.